If you missed our small reading group today at 1:45, we are reading Night of the Ninjas, and so I wanted to go ahead and read chapters 3 and 4 so that you don't feel like you can't ever come back to the group because you missed something. So I'm going to go ahead and read chapters 3 and 4, and you can read these on your own time, and then you can join in group tomorrow on Friday or whatever the next time is we have group, okay? So chapter 3, there's no pictures on this page. If there are any pictures, I'll go ahead and share them with you. Jack opened his eyes. Annie was already looking out the window. The mouse peeked out of her pouch. Jack looked out the window too. The air was fresh and cool. The treehouse was in the tree with white flowers. The tree was in the grove of trees on the side of a mountain. Nearby, a wild stream rushed downhill. 2 ninjas were standing on the rocks near the water. They were staring at the valley below. One ninja was tall, the other was short. They wore black pants and shirts. They had black scarves around their heads and swords strapped to their backs. It was exactly like the picture in a book. Jack crouched below the window. "Be careful," he whispered. "Don't let them see you." "Why not?" Annie whispered back. "They might think we're some kind of enemy," said Jack quietly. Annie crouched beside him. Jack pushed his glasses into place. Now he was going to look at that ninja book. He picked up the book. He turned to the beginning and read. Very little is known about the shadowy warriors called ninjas. Historians believe that ninjas lived in Japan between the 14th and 17th century. Both men and women were ninjas. Sometimes they fought to protect their families. Sometimes warlords hired them to be spies. "Wow," whispered Jack. "We're in Japan 100 years ago." Jack opened his backpack. He pulled out his notebook and a pencil. He liked to take notes. He wrote, "Ninjas were warriors in old Japan." "Jack," whispered Annie. "They're looking up. I think they know we're here." Jack peeked over the windowsill. His eyes met the dark eyes of a tall ninja. "Hey!" the ninja cried. He dashed toward the tree. The other ninja followed. "Oh no!" said Annie. "We've got to go," Jack said. "Where's the Pennsylvania book?" He and Annie looked around wildly. But where was the book about Pennsylvania? It had a picture of Frog Creek woods in it. Jack and Annie couldn't get home without it. "It's not anywhere," cried Annie. "We've got to do something fast." And Jack, "Pull up the ladder." He and Annie grabbed the top of the rope ladder. They pulled the ladder into the treehouse, but the tall ninja leaped at the tree trunk. Then he started climbing up the tree. The short ninja followed. They climbed just like cats. Jack and Annie huddled in the corner. The ninjas climbed into the treehouse. Neither one made a sound. Chapter 4. Captured. The ninjas pulled iron bands off their hands. The bands had spikes like claws on them. "That's how they climbed the tree," Annie whispered to Jack. The ninjas stared at Jack and Annie with their dark, piercing eyes. The rest of their faces were covered by their scarves. Jack felt frozen under the stars. Annie wasn't frozen, though. She stepped right up to them. "Hi," she said. The ninjas didn't say hi back. They didn't move at all. They were as still as Jack. "We're trying to help our friend Morgan," said Annie. She held up Morgan's note. The tall ninja took the note from her. He looked at it. Then he gave it to the short ninja. The 2 ninjas stared at each other. Then they looked back at Jack and Annie. Finally, the short ninja nodded once. He put the note into the pocket of his shirt. "You can help us?" Annie asked. Neither ninja spoke. Jack wished he could see their faces. He couldn't tell what they were thinking. The short ninja tossed the rope ladder back out of the treehouse. The tall one pointed down the ladder. Then he pointed back at Jack and Annie. "Uh-oh," thought Jack. Were they being